Dear Mr. Secretary General, Excellencies, and the governments of Sweden and Switzerland, I join you today to remind the world of the humanitarian catastrophe in Yemen, where millions are on the brink of losing critical assistance. In recent months, hostilities have worsened, and the economy has further deteriorated, with few signs of improvement on the horizon. As the violence continues, it is the most vulnerable who bear the brutal consequences. People like Fatima, an internally displaced person in Marib, who told our teams, the first displacement was hard, but the second displacement broke us. We depend on aid to begin our lives again. She's not alone. Many IDPs who IOM supports in Marib have been forced to flee 4 or even 5 times, which brings unimaginable challenges, particularly for women and girls. Migrants stranded across the country also endure life-threatening situations. They arrive daily to our response points and tell us of stories of inhumane treatment, including arbitrary detention, forced transfer, and torture. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the rising humanitarian needs around the world, the people of Yemen must not be forgotten. At least 20 million people rely on assistance as their only lifeline. Now is the time to scale up. It is the time to step up. Generous support from donors has so far averted disaster by enabling organizations like IOM to make a huge difference. And last year, IOM assisted 7.6 million people. However, the humanitarian response alone will not reverse the devastating impact of the crisis. We not only need development interventions to support communities recovering from years of conflict, but also closer cooperation between humanitarian development and peace actors. I hope the relentless efforts of the UN Special Envoy and others to find a path to sustainable peace will soon bear fruit. Only peace will reduce the suffering we see on the ground. In the meantime, we need all authorities to facilitate better access so that aid can effectively reach those who need it most. Thank you, esteemed donors, for your generous commitment to alleviate suffering in Yemen.